responsibilities. So, we're going to first start, and I'm going to show you this video. This is my friend Mrs. B, and she is going to show us a little bit of a kind of acting improv demonstration about what are our rights and responsibilities in the classroom. I'm going to take this off so my video can hear me, but I'll keep like 6 feet and everything. But what are the rights and responsibilities that you guys have in school and as students? And she's going to go over some of those for her classroom in this video. So I want you guys to be watching and listening. Listen for the 4 responsibilities that she's going to share that students have in the classroom. Oh, you're 4th grade, 3rd grade, 3rd grade. And this is social studies.
Is this on? You're watching Learn with Mrs. B. Good morning, Mrs. B.
Good morning, Lily.
Nobody's
Both the
touching
teacher and the students.
area here.
I hope you clean that up, Lily. Someone might step in it.
Oops, that is on my shoe. Don't worry, Mrs. B. The janitor will clean it up.
What?
I mean, I'll get the broom.
And Lily, I don't see your assignment here. Do you know where it might be?
Oh, I wasn't here that day.
What day?
You know, that day we did that assignment that you're marking.
And what day was that? I have an idea. Why don't you check your desk?
My desk? It's not messy.
Now that we're on the subject, tell me 4 ways you can be responsible in your classroom. It's your job too.
Okay. Keep your desk and your work area clean. Oh, it's in here somewhere, Mrs. B. Can't find my assignment, but I found my sucker. Wondering where that was, which I promise I'll work on. Pick up after yourself after you make a mess. There we go. Clean as a whistle. Put all of your classroom material away. Now I know it's in here somewhere. And when you're finished your assignments, put them where the teacher asks you. And if you can't remember, ask a friend. I found it! Oh, I found it! And it's finished. Phew, I dodged that ball.
And in return, a tidy classroom leaves room for learning.
Well,
All right. Aha. Okay. So, we're going to take a minute, think to yourself in your head, what is a right and what is a responsibility? What defines? Where's the marker? Not good. All right. So we're talking about rights and responsibilities. So take a minute in your head, think about what you think a right and then what you think a responsibility is. And then we're going to come together and we're going to do a think, pair, share. So, give you a minute while I write this. Okay. All right, so for about a minute or 2, turn to your neighbor. I'll be your partner, Zoe, and
I don't want Melanie.
we're gonna have to be with our classmates and learn to work together. So, think about what is a right and a responsibility, and then we're gonna come up with definitions for those. So, ready, set, go.
Responsibility is something that you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then a right is, like, I think a right is a must, it's free, remember, like something that you're given.
I like that. Something that you
Keep your desk.
almost deserve for being like a member of the community or the classroom. I like that.
Like not eat.
Cool. Good job. Yeah. All right. So, students, we're going to come back together. What did you guys talk about in your groups? Let's first start with rights. what defines a right? Okay, Zoe and then Maddie.
You're talking about how it's something that you deserve as part of the community.
Maddie?
I said a right is like a choice.
I like that. What about responsibilities? What did you guys talk about for responsibilities? What makes up a responsibility?
That's right. I said, good. Wait, did I say responsibility is a choice or right? What did I say?
What did you have, Zoe?
The responsibility is something that you're supposed to do.
Something you're supposed to do. I like that. Anyone else have anything they'd like as I finish writing this?
I'm mad, I can't remember what it said.
I think you said the responsibility was the choice. Your responsibility is a choice? You choose to take responsibility?
Yeah, because you're saying like you're responsible to keep your desk clean, but you choose to keep it clean.
Ooh.
And the
Oh, yeah.
right is the must.
The right is a necessity. Because like you have the right to not eat your food, like at lunch, but you also like can't complain if you don't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
The responsibility is like a choice.
I like that. Yeah, so these kind of bring it all together, right? It's something that we have a right to, it's something we deserve, it's something that we need in our lives. Like the right to have a clean classroom or a clean desk or the right to have food at lunch. A responsibility is something that you have a choice to do, a responsibility to do. It's like a chore. Like, this is your chore, this is what you're responsible for. So today we are going to explore the different rights and responsibilities that you have as students here at the school and in the classroom. So, So I have these little worksheets here that outline like different areas in the school. So there's the classroom, there's the hallways in the restroom, lunch and at recess, and online. I'm gonna have you guys think of your rights and responsibilities in those areas, and then we're going to act it out through improv. So I'm going to make an example for you guys of my rights and responsibility as a teacher. So I'm going to use Melanie. Melanie, can I use you as my little helper?
Sure.
For this example? So we're going to be doing something that is called improv. Does anyone know what improv is?
Figuring out, oh, sorry. Yeah, so you figure it out as you go. You don't have a script or anything.
Yeah, so you know when you go see a show or like on TV, they have scripts that they follow line by line. Improv is where you're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants and you have to use your eyes and your ears. You have to watch and listen and observe what's going on in order to be able to respond. So, my role is going to be a teacher, and Melanie's in this scenario is going to be a student. So, as a teacher, I'm going to go up to her, and I'm going to be like, Melanie, thank you for sitting so quietly. I really appreciate that because I love a quiet classroom. Quiet classroom helps me to be able to teach, and it helps you to learn as a student. And it's my responsibility as a teacher to be able to keep you guys engaged and keep you guys going in the lessons. So, in that little, like, 2-minute spiel, what was my right that I outlined in my improv skit, and what was my responsibility?
Which one? Sorry.
Go ahead, sir.
Your right was that you deserved a quiet classroom so you could teach.
Perfect. Maddie, what was the responsibility?
Your responsibility was to engage us.
Exactly. So, in the video that we watched, what were the 4 responsibilities that she outlined for her students?
Clean desk.
Clean desk, perfect.
Put supplies away after you use them.
Put supplies away after you use them. Melanie, do you remember?
Wasn't it like put your work where it's supposed to go?
Yep, turn your work into the basket. Does anyone remember the last one?
Clean up your messes.
Clean up the mess. It's not the janitor's job to clean up the mess. They help us out and they really love when we keep a clean classroom. But it's not the janitor's job. So, I'm going to hand each of you guys a sheet and you're going to get together as a group, decide who is going to be who in your acting scenario, and then come up with 2 rights and 2 responsibilities that you're going to include in your improv situation. And I'll let you guys choose what area you'd like to focus on, whether that's classroom, hallways and restrooms, lunch and recess, or online. Go ahead and work together as a group to come up with those responsibilities.
Are you writing your rights and responsibilities too?
We don't need to do that because we did that as a class,
Okay.
but you can write it on there if you'd like. Yes.
Like, can you move?
Oh, yes. I will move so you can see that. While you guys are working on that topic, get this ready.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Classroom, hallways and restrooms, lunch and recess. We're not boys, so we can do that. Take one. I'm gonna do classroom. Even 20 months in trouble.
Remember, you need 2 rights and 2 responsibilities.
Right. It's your responsibility to sit quietly. Is there a right? Is there a right to ask to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. You just ask questions.
I'm gonna say ask to go to the potty. I think those are technically 2 different things, because sometimes in classrooms, kids go up and just leave the bathroom.
Especially in other grades.
Maybe one from the video, like maybe you plant your stuff.
Mm. Clean. Their responsibility to, their responsibility to keep a clean desk?
Yeah.
Then how is he gonna do it?
Because you think your personal responsibility as a student, you have your own desk, so that's your own responsibility.
it together, or do we do it?
Yeah, so you're going to each like choose a role in your skit, like, okay, this person's gonna be the teacher, this person's gonna be a student, or this person's gonna be the janitor, and you're going to find a way to act out those rights and responsibilities in improv style.
I can be the teacher. You know, like, we're just sitting there like, I wonder if that's all my teachers think, because that's how I sit in all my classes. Well, who else do we want?
Teacher,
Yeah,
janitor.
3.
Teacher, janitor, student.
Yeah. So I'm
Or
the
dog.
teacher. The dog. The dog in the classroom.
Class bed.
Class bed.
Two dogs. Don't put in class.
All right, are you guys ready? You have your characters and your rights and responsibilities?
Yeah.
It's janitor.
Okay.
All right.
Gotta act it.
Come up here, we're gonna act it out, and I want to be able to pick out what your rights and what your responsibilities are.
All righty. Let's do it. Wait, where's the camera? Oh,
Over there.
And normally you guys would be performing this for the class or like in small groups, and then they have to like be like, oh, this is what your
There
rights.
needs to be a level change. I just can't, I don't wanna get on my knees because I don't like this.
Okay. Yes, Maddie.
I think it's my right to go potty. Can I go pee?
Yes, you can.
Thanks.
Oh, Melanie, your desk is so messy, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I guess I need to clean that up. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, because we deserve to have a clean classroom.
Yeah.
Okay, what's my right? What's my right?
What's the last question you guys have?
Clean classroom, that's right, so we're gonna put our rights.
Oh, responsibility.
responsibility to sit still and quietly.
What if I threw up? You'd have to clean it up, you're the
Because the
janitor.
janitor would have to clean that up.
Oh, that was not a good idea.
All right, you guys, that was awesome.
That's great.
I loved how you guys very clearly showed the rights and responsibilities, like you stated them out loud, and then you were listening and you were watching for each other and you were taking cues from each other, like, oh, when should I speak? Like, Maddie spoke after the teacher would talk to her and say, thank you for sitting quietly, and then Maddie took a chance to speak. Same with Melanie. So that is how we do improv, and that is more about our rights and responsibilities.
Thanks, Riley.